Hey everyone, I'm Channing McCorston, the Container Guy. Back in 2015, I got China to paint containers camouflage. I can prove that, but now I want to make another change to the container industry. I want to change the way containers are built. Stay tuned in this video. I'm going to show you some minor tweaks we can make to shipping containers to make them way more modifiable. Hope you learned something. So the changes that I've suggested to China to one-time use shipping containers, these are changes that I'd like to see done to every shipping container on the planet, even ones for shipping lines potentially if it was possible. But one big thing is the top tubing on a shipping container is a square tubing. It's a 60mm square tubing, and it's kind of annoying that it doesn't come to the bottom of the corner casting. And so if we made that a 60x80 rec tubing, an extra 20mm times 2 of web is going to allow more clear span or require less reinforcement if we're going to remove large wall sections. So especially if we're going to just be cutting a window and a door in the side of a shipping container, it's just going to require less structural reinforcement to those windows and doors. And yeah, just make it easier, less material for us, less costly for people. Potentially, you might not even need to structurally reinforce your openings now if you can make the whole container stronger. But if you take out large wall sections of a shipping container, your floor is going to sag. A lot of people think, oh, you can just remove everything and this floor, it's only 5.5 inches thick. That's not a very big beam. Typically, a lot of times we will be putting oil field skids underneath, so we need an 8 to 10 inch I-beam under there to span that 20 feet. So if we take this bottom channel and we go to a rectangular tube, then now we have 2 walls, so we'll double up the wall thickness and you'll be able to remove this entire wall section and this floor will not deflect. That is a huge bonus for people who are looking to modify containers. And so for us, even though we may only modify 1 out of 5 containers in our yard, it's worthwhile for me to order every single container this way. And for the 1 in 5 people, even if they're paying for that added difference 5 times, it's still way more valuable than adding all this steel, adding all the labor, and adding everything here in Canada. Labor is expensive here for another $150 US. That's nothing, it's peanuts. So it'd be a huge advancement for the industry. A lot of times these bottom channels are a weak point. They do break lots, they need to be repaired often, and so if they are stronger, there's going to be less repair bills for shipping lines. Another big problem with containers is on the end wall. There's like an angle iron style or a folded sheet metal profile style up at the top. It is at the right spot. It's at the bottom of the corner casting, but it's not a hollow section. So when we go to screw through that from the inside of the container, we puncture right through the envelope. And so if that was the same 60x80 rec tube spanning across, perfect. Now we have something on the inside. It is perfectly flush from side rec tube to casting to the end wall rec tube. And then finally with the floor, something that's kind of annoying is that the bottom channel is always about 3mm higher than the wood floor on the inside. And a lot of times the bottom structural member on the end wall is higher than the wood floor. And so I've got the wood floor plane matching the top of this and the top of this, so that when you cut out any of the wall sections and grind all the welds flush, everything is perfect. And that's going to be great for double wide kits and things like that, where even if you did put 2 containers together and you wanted to utilize the stock shipping container floor, you're going to have a 3mm hump where the 2 containers come together. And so that's going to solve that problem as well. 3 tiny little changes. I got some few other ones. This is just the basic 20-foot container that I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. Got 2 of them made in China. Gonna get them shipped here. Then I'll be able to show you guys a better tour of the live thing once it's all said and done. This is not that can. This is just I'm showing you what is wrong with them and why I'd change it. I think the whole planet's gonna really enjoy these developments. It's very preliminary, but I did want to announce that to everyone and let you guys know that we are working on cool stuff here at the Container Guy. So if you do want to follow along as we modify containers and install accessories, please help us out. Give the video a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe to our channel and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, check us out at tcg.ca. Hope you learned something.